Scoot over. I'm not about to hurt my leg, okay? Okay, look here, Wayne. See, I thought we was gonna get along today, Wayne. I thought we was gonna get along today, Wayne. Okay, what are we doing? In incense. Oh, that's just a double team. All right. Hi, Ghost Star Boo. How are you doing, baby? We got to get this started, baby. I'm gonna put super chats up there so people know it's a super chat now. Okay. Hi, baby. I like you calling me Nan. You the only person that called me that. I like that nickname. All right, baby. Oh, that's right. Don't let the fools win, boo. That's right. That's right, baby. And know that it could always get better, boo. You say you miss me. Oh. Oh, only gone for a couple days. I appreciate the love, baby. I appreciate the love, boo. Oh, yeah. Don't let them people break your soul, boo. Okay, I'm going to say this all up in the reading space, though. You got plans for the weekend? Ooh, honey, burping again. Perdóname. Hi. Working and sleep. Well, at least baby bills is getting paid. Okay, bills are getting paid, boo. Sure you would, baby. I'm sure you would. These people is crazy. All righty. All right. Then, you know what? We're not mad at this. We're not mad at this. No, we're not. Yeah, somebody coming home. Lord have mercy. These people get a life. Again. Oh, these people get a life. Hi, boos. Oh, Lord have mercy. You bumble clock. Why am I getting hit with the bumble clock for? Why am I getting hit with that for, boo? Already. Hi, babies. I'm about to go ahead and get this started. Hi, your name Luke. How you doing, boo? Oh. Alrighty. Well. Oh boy. And them emotions, honey. Them emotions. Oh boy. Well, we gonna hope that they tears of happiness and joy. Yeah, be careful with the seeds you were planting. Hi, how you doing, Kimberly? Am I coming in clear, y'all? We about to go ahead and get this popping. Shorty ain't waiting. I got things to do. Okay, we got things to do. Hi, my babies, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl, Virgo Garden. If you don't know, now you know. Anything you need to know about little me will be down below in the description box. You do not have to be a Virgo for this reading to resonate with you, but you do have to have an open mind and good energy. Okay, what's going on here? You know, I'm a Virgo. We like centeredness just a little bit, okay? Blame the zodiac. That's right. Blame the zodiac. Hi, my babies. Hi, my babies. Hi. I hope everyone's doing well and swell, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this quick announcement. So we go ahead and get into this here reading. Quick announcements until the end of April. You get 15% off all smokable herbs, as well as you also get 50% off all counseling sessions. And the theme for April is stay committed to your commitments, as well as you also could get the magical bay leaf, which is great for helping you to manifest and get in alignment. It's also great for helping with protection. And hey, if you like cooking, it's great for cooking too. Okay, but that's a special type of bay leaf. As well as you can also get the amplified smokable herbs, which is great for helping with you getting in alignment with the full moon, getting in tune with your yin energy, your emotional awareness, as well as also releasing. It's also great, as y'all know, all our smokable herbs are great for healing the lungs, fighting lung cancer, and also healing the lung tissue. And you can also get that fly ass Elevate and Multiply 2025 planner designed by me and God. Great for helping you stay in the attitude of gratitude, remembering important dates, keeping up with your self-care, your budgeting, and also staying in alignment with your goals. Let's go ahead, y'all, get into these notes. My goodness gracious. The micro full moon will be April 12th, 8:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some are saying Libra, some are saying Virgo. We're going to rock with Virgo. Okay, we're going to rock with Virgo. Now, this is the pink moon, so that means all up in the heart. Okay, all up in the heart. This moon will be about dropping the baggage and feeling lighter energy, focusing on self-love, self-care, and self-worth, healing from karmic connections and relationships, focusing more on your priorities rather than your desires, avoiding conflict, and people that drain your energy. My God, put the phone down, get off the app, get off the internet, get out your feelings. It's starting to show, okay? I don't know whose message that was for, okay? Say it again. Avoiding conflict, meaning don't throw more gas on the fire, okay? And people that drain your energy, all right? Confidence and emotional balance, clarity, and clear communication. Not wishy-washy, not beating around the bush. Move the damn bush. Clear communication. Be direct is what that means, okay? Beware of procrastination, moving reckless, emotional unawareness. So beware that unconscious mind and self-indulgence, spending time with the ones you love, okay? Tomorrow's not promised. Triggers from past wounds that still need to be healed, and that's going to be the one, and that's why you need to avoid conflicts, all right? Also, being more creative and open-minded, it will be in alignment with Fixed Star Speaker, I believe, which, okay, she brings some energy now. Good fortune and success, using your discernment, overcoming obstacles, new beginnings and accomplishments, art and creativity. This moon is very, very heavy on the sacral chakra and creativity. And y'all know the sacral chakra also is how you manifest. So this moon actually seems like it's going to be really great energy for releasing the baggage and getting in alignment or manifesting something that you've been working hard towards, whether it's internal or external. Okay. Also, being more social and popularity, and also power and resourcefulness. All right, Lord, please send a moderator. Lord, have mercy. Thank you. Your name, Mira. Okay, but I don't want to say your name, Mirak. Is that your name? Thank you, boo. We definitely don't do hoodoo or voodoo, and for you saying that, you are getting dismissed out the garden. Thank you for visiting today. We don't play those. How you doing, DeMarcus, baby? Let's go ahead, y'all, get into this reading. The first card out is fertility. Something new, okay? Like I said, something you've been working towards, something you've been building. Just like a woodpecker makes a hole in the tree, it's because they have a certain goal. They're building a certain legacy. This is a home that will last for a while. Now, it did mention the emotional body. We do have a forgiveness card coming out. Okay, it's time. It's time. Okay, it's time. It's time. They ain't got to be sorry. That's the thing. Some of us, oh, well, I'm going to wait for my apology. You be waiting forever for that apology, boo. Okay, you be waiting forever for that apology. They're saying, baby, take it to God. They're showing me a confessional. Y'all know I grew up Catholic. We go to confession to like confess sins and this, that, and the third. Some of y'all, this might be a self-forgiveness thing, okay? Definitely been kicking yourself in the ass about something. Definitely needing also to connect with your higher self. They're saying some of y'all, the emotions have been getting in the way, but definitely needing to forgive. Because, honey, you're stepping into this new, I'm hearing creative new beginning. And then for alchemy to be coming out right behind it, baby, you don't need that shit. Okay, you don't need that shit. Your energy is steadily elevating right now. That's why they said avoid conflict and people that drain your energy, like energy and things that you don't need to be around. Unplug is what they're saying. Unplug. You gotta disappear for a couple days, baby. Disappear for a couple days. Do what you gotta do. Okay, thank you, Lord. Do what you gotta do. Also got the source card. This lady is big belly pregnant, and for the fertility to be coming out, you're definitely stepping into a new chapter, which the notes did mention. Definitely the legacy fertility card got a big ass tree up there. You've been seeing like old oak trees or like the old thick trees, baby. You're in alignment with your legacy, not the man-made planted trees. No, them thick trees like this. Thank you for my emojis, boo. The thick old trees like that. Because you never know how long it took for that tree to grow. You just know you see a big ass tree. You don't know how long it took for it to grow. You don't know what that tree went through. Like, you don't know its story. And that's why they said look at the like when you cut a tree down, they look at, what's that called, y'all? The tree stump, because it tells the story of the tree. Some of y'all are, come on now, you're continuing the story or the legacy. Thank you for my emojis, babies. Some of y'all, this might be a family business that you need to start. Something that you naturally have inside of you. And you need to understand, especially if you have falling out with certain family members or certain, I'm hearing close social friends. That's different. They're saying understand it was part of your path, baby. Turn your pain into your purpose. Turn your pain into your power. Same thing that I did. Every business I have ever built was built off my imperfections, was built off my pain and how to make people feel better. We didn't just sit in the shit, okay? We didn't just sit in the shit, exactly. We recreated. We recreated, all right? And then we also got silver lining to those who have been having a rough time, baby. They said your silver lining is coming through. This moon is coming to release some of that pressure that you've been feeling, baby. Underlying energy is Cage Bird. It's time, baby, to sing. It's time to tell your story. Something good is on the way. This orgasm card surely lights us. Somebody's enjoying some type of pleasure or something. But it might come with some consequences, because we do got evil eye and heads up. Y'all know they like to do that bibbity boppity boop. Heavy up under like the full moons, new moons, eclipses, things of that nature. They love doing that shit, but regardless of what they might try, baby, they can't stop your transformation. They can't stop your level up. Now, we do have neglect, and we also have stillness. Let's do some self-care, and let's also clean up the house. All right? Have we dusted yet? I told you what to do. Go get you some lemon essential oil. I told you what to do. I also forgot. Lemon essential oil. Lemon is an anti-everything. It's an anti-everything. It kills germs, helps with wounds, all of that. It's an anti-everything. All right? Now, be careful if you ain't good, with acidic things. But it's an anti-everything. But they're saying, baby, it's time. Some of y'all, you might need to get back into yoga, back into your exercise routine. Or something about sound clearing or something of that nature. But somebody, this could be taking care of your dreams, because don't it look like a Barbie doll house? Them childhood dreams. They said some of y'all have gotten away from that. It's time to get back in tune, boo. It's time to, okay, she got an incense lit. Put your phone on D&D, baby. All right, put your phone on D&D. Get back in your zen, babe. Okay, unplug from the outside world. These people out here going local. Nobody got time for that. We also got balance for the last one. Go to your quiet space, your peaceful space. All right. Some of y'all, they're saying you do need to be still just so you can get back balance, boo. It's a little chaotic. Okay, they said it's a little chaotic. And it might be, like I tell y'all, the state of your bedroom is the state of your mind. If your bedroom is a mess, so is your mind, baby. It's the same thing with your car. Your car is a mess, baby. So is your mind. Okay, let's work on it. We're not judging. Okay, we're not judging. All right. Now, down here, we do have follow your dreams. They keep emphasizing on staying focused on your goals right now. But definitely needing to purify, because you just went through some type of emotional transformation with cleansing body and spirit, and also healing waters, forgiving people. Okay, see the fox beside them? Forgiving people even when they're not sorry. Some of y'all definitely need to take a bath or cleanse your energy from, like they said, draining spirits. Why am I hearing Drano? Okay, why am I hearing Drano? Y'all know the old throwback ones when at the end of the commercial he would say Drano. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? Somebody is getting unclogged, baby. They said you were spiritually clogged up. You're getting unclogged, boo. Yeah, you need to clean up though and refresh your energy. Take a bath. Some of y'all need to rest. Therapy is a great idea. I'm just saying. Some of y'all may have felt like you were in a desert. It is a desert back here. But now I'm hearing fruitful land. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Then we also got tears of joy and sadness. All right. So I'm hearing look in the mirror and tell me what you see. You don't like the image that you seeing, baby. You the one that got to do something to change that shit. All right. But they saying some of y'all, you might be crossing that finish line and the only person applauding for you was you and God, baby. That's what I'm saying. The same people that you thought would be there in the end, be there at the finish line. They left you halfway through the race, boo. And they're saying, baby, you need to drop that baggage off, okay? And that's why it might be tears of joy and sadness. Some of y'all might just be needing to process something like you grieving or something. But it might be tears of joy and sadness because you're happy you accomplished something. You got something up off of you. All right. But at the same time, the people that you thought would be there, you thought would be happy. Ooh. All right. Underlying energy, I always say it wrong. Connect with Gaia or Gaia. Did you hug your tree? I hugged one the other day. It felt so damn good. Oh, it felt so good. I said, oh, gracious, honey. Some of y'all need to get back to your roots. Look at that orange shirt, honey. Do that color therapy. Sacral chakra heavy up under this moon. Third eye, solar plexus, sacral chakra, heart chakra heavy up under this moon. Make sure that y'all doing y'all energy work, doing your chakra work as well. Speaking of third eye, gotta imagine and envision. Your dreams ain't too crazy, baby. The only reason why they might seem crazy to other people because nobody ever done it before. Maybe because we were waiting for you. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of that? Also got give love, please. It's enough hate in the world, okay? Everybody just needs to put their phone down for 24 hours and just fucking unplug. Okay, I can't believe my eyes. Okay, we need to unplug. Go back to the drawing board and start the fuck over. Okay? I said, damn, bro. Take me back to the 90s. When people actually had manners and morals and integrity and good character. Because fuck, this shit is horrid. I wonder why I don't do people now. That's why. Give me my animals. Okay? Give me my animals. I can't with these two-legged ones. I can't, baby. Okay, they said go beside people that don't mind your torch burning as well. Okay, what I say? People either get intimidated or they get inspired. Some of y'all was around a whole bunch of, I'm hearing intimidated haters, baby. Some of y'all was around a whole bunch of intimidated haters. And they don't even understand it's in you, not on you. That's something that the higher ups, that God, Allah, Yahweh, Yah, Jah, Jehovah, whatever you want to call them, baby, put inside of you. What I used to tell y'all, how people gonna get mad at the recipe that God gave you? It ain't your fault. They ain't made up the way. They're not made up the way that you are. Okay, and some of y'all are starting to realize that is a big wake-up call. Because when I was writing these notes and they was speaking about avoiding conflict and people that drain your energy, they really was emphasizing on that law familiar, your family, your relatives. Be mindful, okay? Be mindful. Got change and progress, baby. You are not stuck, okay? You are not stuck. It just might be taking you a little longer because you a trailblazer, boo. Okay, you the first one. You a trailblazer, boo. You making that path easier for everybody coming behind you, honey. Okay, you're a legend. Remember that. We also got plant seeds. Remember, thoughts are seeds. Please be intentional with the seeds you are planting and even with your actions because actions are just like ripples. Remember Miss Vicky? She said, what happens when you throw a rock in the lake? I said, it creates ripples. She said, right. And she said, what happens? I said, they get bigger and bigger. First off, a ripple is in the shape of a circle. A circle represents energy that does not end. So think about that shit. Okay, because this Venus retrograde was to teach all of us how to have a little bit more compassion and empathy towards others. And I do mean all of us. It's in the shape of a circle. You throw that rock, that pebble in there. The ripples keep growing and growing and growing. She said, then what happens? I said, it goes away. She said, no, you think it goes away. She said, it doesn't. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And eventually it washes up on someone else's shore. Be careful of how you treating people, because you don't never know. You might push somebody over the edge just because you chose to be rude instead of being patient with them, and they might go commit a mass murder. Now, I know that's extreme, but I'm just putting some shit into perspective, okay? You don't know. You just a nice word, a kind gesture just might change somebody's day, yo. Just changing somebody's day, you could change somebody's life, okay? I'm just saying. Remember that legend called Tupac, Thug Life. The hurt you give little infants fucks everyone. Be careful how you treating people, your own and strangers. Be careful how you treating people. All right, let's go ahead and get back into these notes. They got me looking at good fortune and success, using your discernment, overcoming obstacles, new beginnings and accomplishment, art and creativity, confidence and emotional balance, clarity and clear communication. Ooh, first card out is the Six of Swords. Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, listen. Okay. Gracious. Yeah, something won't clear at first for somebody. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, let's work on the balance, people. Somebody definitely getting the somebody definitely getting the work. Boy, them tigers keep coming up. You definitely protected, boo. Know that. Hi, Umed. How you doing, baby? Good, gracious, bodacious. How you doing, baby? Hi, Cleve. How are you doing, boo? Thank you, Hernandez. I appreciate you. I know this shit just tickled me though, bro. They said, what is going on? Is she talking about trees? I surely am, baby. Hug a tree, boo, to change your life. And don't give it no touch hug. Give it a real hug. Make sure that heart is touching it. Give it a real hug. You doing well? Aww. I'm doing pretty good, baby. I cannot complain. About to go cook and enjoy the... Come on, bruh. Come on, son. And enjoy the rest of my evening. Gracious. You know what? You know what? We just, okay. Don't complain about the hard work, okay? Don't complain about the hard work. There's a lot of mental energy going on. Oh, somebody in a different space, though. Somebody said they about to go get their boo. Okay, where are we stopping? Oh, all righty. Well, then. All right. All righty. All right, Tim. Well, then. I know that's right. You blessed, boo. I'm doing pretty good, baby. I cannot complain. I mean, all the necessities is taken care of. I cannot complain. All right. I gotta go get this card. If you're new here, we have something called the bag. The bag does not mean I'm going away. It just means I'm not about to bend it over for free on YouTube. All right? It means I'm coming right back, darling. I just need to get this card, and I don't want you looking at my ass. That's all. I just don't want you looking at my ass. Okay. Ooh. And you're worth going to go get every time. Let's go ahead and get into this. First card out is the Six of Swords. The interesting thing is the Four of Swords came out right behind it. Are we moving forward or backwards, boo? Okay? Some of y'all might be feeling a little mentally imbalanced. But it definitely is the end to that cycle, because this moon is definitely bringing in clarity. It's like somebody trying to figure out how to move in a certain situation. You need to be honest about how you're really feeling if you want to see some progress, bro. Okay? You're going to have to be honest. Don't keep going back and forth. Ain't nobody in your head but you and God. Okay? Who you lying to? Okay? That's what I understand. If you can't be honest with yourself, how you going to claim that you a real person? No, man. No, man. Now, man, work on the balance, people. We also got the Two of Pentacles. There is snakes up here on this card. Be careful. All right. Some people, are they rowing or are they drilling? All right. Are they rowing or are they drilling holes in your boat? And somebody might have to drop somebody. Especially when it comes to like a romantic situation, you might have to drop somebody, bro. It don't seem like y'all flying in the same direction. You trying to go north, they trying to go south. And that's gonna cause some imbalance. Somebody they saying you need to break away like from your family, like you keep going back over there, and they say every time you go over there, you tell yourself like, why do I keep coming over here? Why do you? Okay, that's the question of the hour. Why do you? I mean, you gotta put up with their shit just because they your relatives. That just mean just so happen in this lifetime we got the same blood running through our veins for whatever reason, for whatever lesson. That don't mean you gotta put up with mistreatment though. The Bible did not say that. The Quran did not say that. The Torah, the Further Nagus, Ethiopian Bible, whatever book you want to throw out there, okay, that was allegedly written by God, all right? It don't say that. It don't say you have to put up with abuse. It says honor thy mother and father. Yes, it does. But it also says don't anger the child. Right. They're saying whoever these people or the situation was, it was always a one-sided coin is what I'm hearing. And that was causing unnecessary stress. Is that my Dottie baby? Hi, Dottie boo. What's up, EA? Hi, babies. Okay. Yeah, they said unnecessary stress, baby. It was unnecessary stress, especially with this Eight of Pentacles. Thank you, Dottie boo. I appreciate you, baby. Especially with this Eight of Pentacles, get with people that's going in the same direction that you are, working together to accomplish the goals, not working against you, boo. All right? It's like somebody might be seeing, what the fuck going on? Oh, gracious. I'm gonna just use a story of somebody, okay? I mean, cause I heard neighborhood. That's all I heard. I heard neighborhood. I already know what they're talking about. I'm gonna use a story of somebody. So I met this guy randomly, right? And he owns a very lucrative business, I still shop there from time to time. I met him, 2019, I think. Right. His business is just expanding and expanding and expanding, to the point where it ain't even just in Virginia no more. It's in different, areas of the country now. And when I met this man, he was in like full on, okay, people that celebrate you, baby, full on support of me. I was in a tight space though. 2019, I told you that was a rough year for the kid. Okay, I was in a tight space. But it's like he was giving me, tips and stuff of like how to get my business back booming and how to keep shit moving, right? And his story was so damn inspiring because this man went from selling drugs, I mean, he would get money, to where he had to sit down in prison for some years, to get out, to start with a small market, and then came up with another plan from there, took that money, invested into a bigger market. Basically went from being a mobile business to now this man got different brick and mortars, meaning physical actual stores in different places. Prison. Felon, do you hear me though? Actually sat down for at least 5 years. Came home, he said, nobody wanted to give me a job. And he took his own initiative. And he made something happen. And he is a name that rings bells in the 757, I tell you that. And this is the problem though. He got locked up with somebody, okay? They both got out the same time. This somebody he got locked up with was working with him when he was doing the mobile business. Because that wasn't their dream, but they were like, I just need some money in my pocket. To the point where it's different brick and mortars. Huh, my G, you could run this store. But I noticed, because that's the store I go in. And that's the store I met him in. That's their second location. I noticed from the time I met that man in 2019 to the last time I actually physically went in that store, how the customer service has gone down, how the quality of food has gone down, because that person that he blessed that store with does not give a fuck. You can start at the same starting point, but baby, if they ain't got your vision, sometimes you got to drop their ass the fuck off. It's the message. It's a parable like Jesus, bitch. Catch it, okay? It's the message. All right, your path is different from other people. Everybody don't always see. I'm sure that person was happy to get that brick and mortar, but he won't up with him when he was creating, different products and this, that, and the third. He won't up with him when he was going to the designer and the graphic designer and all these different people, the printers and this, that, and the third, and going to the bank to get loans. No, it's a shit. Okay, listen. Sometimes people don't understand what the fuck you doing is actually to help not just bless you, but to bless the people around you, okay? And that's what I mean by, are they rowing or are they drilling? I'm hearing it's a costly price to live this life. Good God, is they telling the truth. It's a costly price to live this life. And I'm like, damn, man, you gonna make this man business go under just because you choose not to give a fuck. Be careful of the energies that you got around you. But baby, whatever it is, for this Nine of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles to be coming out, you ain't got to seek no type of vengeance. You ain't got to clap at nobody. You ain't got to get at nobody. What is meant for you is what is meant for you. You planted the right seeds. They keep saying it. You made the right decision. You made the right moves. I'm hearing allow for it to come through. But like I tell y'all, allow the process to process. All right, don't rush it. Don't rush it. Use your discernment. And I'm also hearing, baby, you can't let everybody in on the plan. You got that shit right. Because we also got the Ace of Cups. Somebody is entering. It says good fortune and success. Okay, overcoming obstacles, new beginnings and accomplishments. Somebody is entering into their abundant season, honey. All right. What's up, bro? They showed me Tupac. They showed me a clip on YouTube and Tupac basically was frustrated. I think he was talking about Donald Trump. Listen, Pop was G-checking a lot of people, and that's why Hollywood didn't like my brother, because he was too real for them niggas. Okay, he was too real for them niggas. But he was like, does it make sense for you to have a $2 million private plane and there's still people that's hungry and homeless? This is why they say it's easier for a poor man to get in heaven than it is a rich man. Because the value and the weight of what you got in your pocket and your bank account does not equate to the value and the weight of your heart. And this is why they say move with light energy. This is why they say move with light energy. Because I really do feel like a lot of us are just in a season of, I'm not necessarily going to completely say forgiveness and grace, but more so like forgiveness and fuck that shit. Okay? It's like forgiveness and fuck that shit. Because you got better things to be focusing on, boo. You got much better things to be focusing on. Somebody is like, you feeling the pressure and you don't know necessarily if you're making the right decisions or like going in the right direction. They're saying, baby, you are. Because we also got the 4 of Wands. I'm hearing celebrate good times. Come on. Let's celebrate now. Okay. Also, we got the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Yeah, it was something that you, okay, it was earned, not given. So no, it didn't come in quickly. It didn't come in quickly, but I'm hearing this is something that's multiplying. Who is that? That's Donnie McClurkin. Get back up again. We fall down, but we get up. What'd he say? For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. How else would God use them? How else would anybody listen to them? How else would they have the wisdom or the experience or the resume to say, hey, I survived this shit? Some of y'all don't even understand. You went through what you went through so you can give the blueprint to other people, help other people recognize their own blueprint. And baby, you are, what's it called? Damn it, I can't think of it. The survivor something. Basically, you got the survivor's blueprint. Basically, they saying. Okay, you got the survivor's blueprint. Some of y'all, they saying, no, this was not some easy decisions that you made, whether it's moving or somebody going back and forth about moving out of state. Baby, do what you got to do. Okay, if your roots ain't rooting where you're at, it's time to uproot and move somewhere else. But this is growth for somebody. This is accomplishments, acknowledgement, especially with the flowers up here. Oh, somebody getting their flowers. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of flowers. Somebody getting their flowers. And see, look, it's a lone wolf, but they got their children. Their legacy, baby. Legacy, legacy, legacy. And also being more creative. They keep emphasizing on that. Especially you've been feeling like stagnation lately with your creative body. This is the time to let it loose. Also got the 2 of Wands. Let's think before we act. And then we got the 3 of Cups. They did say, let's see, being more social and popular, all right? Don't take every invite. Some of them invites could be a setup. Don't take every invite. And also, I forgot to say, I was hearing, it took me like 30 minutes to figure out the man's name. And I couldn't believe it. It's Vic Mensa, for those who know who Vic Mensa is. Okay, I think he's from Chicago. Shout out to the Shy. It's called Dark Things. Now, he was speaking about relapsing. If you are thinking about it, baby, please don't do it. I know shit is stressful. Please don't do it. He also mentioned heart attack inside my cardiac, meaning having a cold heart. Let's work on the forgiveness. How do you expect for things to keep coming in or multiplying, for things to keep flowing in your life if you got a ice box for a heart? But I'm just saying. And he also said pretty girls want the truth, but the truth is ugly. Okay, somebody lied to you, yin energy. Didn't I say that in one of the readings? I just wanted to point that out. Let's see. And don't go do nothing violent either. See, he said, I need you to love me like I never loved me. See, that Venus retrograde is ending tomorrow. Let's focus on loving ourselves. And also, he said, fuck the pain away. You can't do that, boo. Just so you know. You can't do that, boo. No, you can't. No, you can't. Just like he said, I can run, but I can't escape the night. I see all these demons in my nightmares. You've been having nightmares. Hit me up for a dream interpretation. Okay, you should not be having dreams with demons and stuff in it. But basically the song is dark things in my mind again. I don't want to have a bad night again. Okay, I might lose my mind again. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that. All right, because no. Okay, let me tell 4 months ago. Yes, Dottie, congrats, baby. Yes. Let's not do anything that will be costly. You fuck up the church's money, though, y'all. All right. And see, be careful with who want to socialize with you. They invite you out, and then you find out you're the one paying. Okay, you're the one paying. Let's work on the communication, people. Let's work on developing our communication skills. All right. I'm just saying, my goodness gracious, y'all saw what the Breakfast Club did. I said, that's exactly what I be speaking about. Can you have a conversation with somebody that you're not seeing eye to eye with and be mature about it, though? That's exactly what they did. Now look at them. They having the time of their life. They having the time of their life, bro. Okay, can we, I'm just saying, as a society, can we try? Whew, can we try? Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Okay, y'all keep doing y'all thing. Y'all keep doing y'all thing. Something about this monarch butterfly. And see, this butterfly wings is dry right now. Take your time, boo. No, it's coming. Take your time. Look, there go the rabbit. It's stars on this Queen of Pentacles card. And she got fruit up there. And it's beside the Nine of Pentacles. They keep mentioning that. Like, this is somebody's harvest season. This is your eating season. Let me see what this monarch butterfly. Let's see. That's the sacral chakra because it's orange. Spiritual meaning of a monarch butterfly. It's ugly ass out. Transformation, renewal, endurance, and hope, strength, change, resilience, metamorphosis, evolution, liberation from limitations, hope, strength, change, a spiritual awakening, enlightenment, or self-discovery. Oh shit. Trigger warning for somebody. Okay, it can also mean the soul of a deceased child who has returned. Some of y'all, that's what you need to heal from, boo. Look, they're gonna win. Okay, listen, I ain't trying to mess up the lady name, but in Hindu, I believe her name is Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and creativity. Ah, look at that. Means you should embrace upcoming changes and look forward to good fortune. Confirmation, baby. Confirmation, honey. They say they need you to either elevate or renew your mind. Yeah, you adding on to that legacy. The butterfly on a branch. You adding on to that legacy, boo. Because this looks like a desert. And this is, okay, not necessarily that one. This one looks like a desert. And it stars again. Throat and third eye. Communicating the vision. That looks like that daggone Bethlehem flower. Getting into, and this is a desert, isolation, getting in tune with yourself. Some of y'all, honey, you might really do need to set some boundaries and cut your phone off for a little bit, or just say, you know, I can't come. Okay, I can't come. Got the Queen and the King of Swords. Don't fight fire with fire is what I'm hearing. Somebody definitely bumping heads. Got the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. Somebody definitely bumping heads. This could be something with business too for the Three of Cups to be down here. Somebody's a software developer. What? Something about needing a partnership when it comes to business. Needing a partnership or going to somebody that you know is wise to get some advice. But we do have the Nine of Swords. See, somebody don't want you to use them wings, baby. Somebody don't want you to use them wings. Lord have mercy. Got the Page of Cups and the Magician. Lord have mercy. With the Knight of Swords. This is old. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I give the messages that come. Okay? Somebody's been playing in some bibbidi bobbidi boop in somebody energy. All right? Good for you if that ain't what you experiencing. All right? Good for you. Okay? Good for you. Now, who said every message was going to hit, darling? You want every message to hit? Book me, darling. Book me, darling. Okay? Gracious. I mean, what you want me? Knight of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Knight of Swords. This means this is somebody that you know, and that's why the Page of Cups is down here, being forgiving. Or either some of y'all, like this otter, is wide the fuck open. Oh, Lord, they showing me body. Yeah, somebody energy is wide open. They showing me bodyguard. The house is wide open. She had no clue her house was wide open. The man done broke up in the house, and see, the Lovers is the next card. This might be somebody crazy ass ex. The man done broke up in the house and done masturbated on the bed. Like, come on, bro. How nasty can you get? Masturbate in your own damn car. Okay, your own damn house. The fuck? Obsession. Somebody, especially, you know, you got a stalker or something. Somebody is obsessed with you, baby. Please be careful. Male or female. Females is out here shooting men these days. Yang energy. Be careful. Ray Rice that bitch. Okay. That's what I call it. The Ray Rice special. You want to put your hands on a man like you a man. Be prepared to get punched like one. The fuck? Keep your hands to yourself. Damn. And yeah, and then he knock your ass out the next Tuesday. And then you want to get to crying, me too. Girl, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, that's the message. Somebody cried wolf, honey. And then we got the wolf up here on the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody done fucked around and cried wolf. That's what happened. It's like somebody tried to interrupt your celebration. What's up, Mississippi? And done fucked around and cried wolf. And then see these big ass butterfly, with eyes up here on this moth. Like somebody's spying or got eyes on you. Oh, I'm hearing Rocco. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And the Knight of Swords can stand for war. Somebody with an attitude problem. Somebody that got an issue with you. Some of y'all wondering why you sleep off, baby. That's why. That's why. And some of y'all just got people just obsessed, honey. Like, gracious. Exactly. Fuck it. Never mind. That ain't none of my damn business. I can't even begin to think like that. So why am I asking them questions for? Okay. Never mind. What in the world? Somebody buried somebody's name or picture in the dirt. One person buried the shit at the graveyard. Your energy been feeling drained or off this week, baby. That's what it could have been. That's what it could have been. Gracious, this shit don't make no sense. I also feel like they're saying some of y'all are stepping into your power and your abundance, because the Knight of Swords could also represent power as well. I mean, look at the bird, okay? Or who trying to fuck with that? Look at the bird. Could also stand for power as well. And using them inner resources, seeing something from a different perspective, walking with lighter energy, baby. Okay? What I tell y'all, focus on the solution, boo, and that's the problem. But I also did get a message a couple minutes ago with this Ten of Pentacles. They said the same people that tried to make you a lone wolf, now they're going to have to watch the wolf eat. They're going to have to watch the lone wolf eat. Ooh, baby, they're showing me Balto. Well, what was wrong with Balto? He was he was a wolf and not an actual dog is what it was. See, they said that and tried to outcast him. What's up, T? So they tried to outcast him. Why? Because he was too powerful for them. They said they're hating on Balto. He was too powerful for them. And then they both wanted the same girl, but that's neither here nor there. See, that might be the problem too. See, somebody might have interfered in a love situation because they wanted the same person that you wanted. Or this could have been somebody ex and they could have got in their ear, I'm hearing, because they didn't want y'all to be together. So that's why you gotta be careful who the fuck you listening to. Clear communication with your person. All right, clear communication with your. How would you feel? That's the thing. How would you feel if that person did this shit? Whatever it was that you did, how would you feel if that person did that shit? Exactly. If you can't think like that, you ain't ready to be in no relationship. If I do this, how that gonna make that person feel? And if I was in their shoes, how would I feel? If you can't think like that, you ain't ready to be in no relationship, baby. I'm just kicking the window to you. I'm just saying. Whew. Stop listening to gossip and have a fucking conversation, okay? Basically, so I'm like, I don't even remember. Okay, whatever. See, look, and then there go the lovers. Might as well. And there goes the lovers. You've been seeing or hearing long-necked birds. Some Canadian geese kind of long-necked birds, y'all. It's a goose. Okay, it's a goose. And you know what they stand for? I said, you know what they stand for? They stand for loyalty. I ain't told y'all that in a minute. If one of them get injured, because you know they're always in a flock, and you barely actually really see them by themselves. If one of them get injured, somebody will stay behind from the flock with them until they're well enough to fly, and then they'll fly and they catch up with the flock. Which is a couple of messages in there. One, who the fuck is there for you when you down and out? Okay. Two, your people looking out for you. Because they ain't gonna fly but so far, but okay, progress got to keep happening as well. Okay, progress got to keep happening as well. Some of y'all, honey, y'all so worried about the aesthetics or the way a person look. Okay, when you get sick, or do they know how to at least make spaghetti or soup or something to feed you and the children? Can they at least make a peanut butter and fucking jelly sandwich? Okay, are they gonna pick the kids up? Can you trust them with your child even though that ain't their child? It's things like this y'all need to be thinking of. Okay, if you become injured or you can't work no more, they gonna clean out your bank account. They gonna wipe your ass. It's shit like that because y'all be building shit off of surface unstable shit, and then the shit crumble, and then you crumble along with it down in the ashes and the rubble. Nah, baby, pick yourself up and know who the fuck you are and know what your worth is. The note said that. Focusing on self-love, self-care, and self-worth. And I done told Yang Energy, I don't know how many times, if I had $100 for every time I said it, I probably could feed a whole country in Africa. Put some respect on that dick. Why do you just got to work for that and they ain't got to work for? Are you not valuable, baby? Like, my goodness. Come on now. And then I heard that car out there when I was speaking about all of that. Somebody tried to break somebody up. Okay, either somebody need to break up. Or somebody stole something out somebody's car. You know they got a spare to the car, the crib. Change your locks. And I'm also hearing check up under your car. They put a tracking device on your car. What the fuck is going on? And then you wonder why I'm single. Who the fuck want to deal with all of that? No. Why you can't trust me? If I got to go through your phone, we don't need to be together. If I feel an inkling that I need to go through your phone, I'm out. I'm not playing that shit. I'm not a teenager no more. I'm not doing that shit. We should be able to open, honestly communicate. No fuck. I ain't saying you should be able to just randomly run the person's phone. It's a respect factor there as well, boo. And for goodness gracious, if they have a career or they're an entrepreneur, don't get in their way. Ho, be helpful, okay? What Cat Williams say? Don't be sorry. Ho, be helpful. Shit. Gracious, exactly. And some of y'all, baby, they're saying exactly with this Lover's card, which also could represent your destiny, and for the Magician and the Page of Cups, some of y'all, they're saying you just need to reroute a bit, but you need to get around people that actually want to see you cross the finish line, want to see you win, baby, want to see you at your best, all right? We also got the Sun card, and right behind the Sun card is the Four of Cups. And this is what they're mentioning by light energy, and also with the Judgment, using your discernment, baby. Meaning don't, okay, just because you got emotional connection or you had history with the person, fuck that. Loyalty over history. The moment you stop being loyal is the moment I stop fucking with you. Ain't nobody got time for all that stress. Okay, eggs is $5-6 fucking dollars. Ain't nobody got time. Okay, I need to find a chicken. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with you. I'm trying to find somebody's chicken running out their yard or their farm. Ain't nobody got time to be going back and forth because chickens are valuable. You can use them for multiple things. I'm just saying, baby. Excuse me for having big goals and big dreams. I just want a little farm on an acre, okay? I'm not asking for much. Exactly. Some of y'all not asking for much, just the bare minimum, and it don't matter if it's romantic or not, friendship. Them people couldn't give it to you. What the fuck you need them for? Like, seriously. Oh, gracious. Okay. They play. They playing one of my songs that is not out and need to be re-recorded. But the people that have heard it, they fuck with it. And I'm hearing the hook, and the hook go, tell me what you here for. Tell me what you here for. Cause I need someone that's down to ride. Now, man, I don't do fake shit. Some of y'all might be realizing, okay, you had drillers and that rowers around you. All right, somebody who may have just been saying around just to see takeoff, so you remember I was here. No. Or somebody who always know, oh, well, if I ain't got it, they got it, I can lean back on them. No, bitch, this is not Terror Squad, okay? This is not Terror Squad, okay? You're not leaning back on me. Get your big ass off me, okay? Get your big ass off me. You're not leaning back on me. They're saying some of y'all, baby, let's see. It might be some things from the past coming up, but it's coming up to release you from them last few limitations. I'm hearing Rihanna shine bright like a diamond. And I'm hearing the part when she says, shine bright tonight. You and I were beautiful like diamonds in the sky. We keep mentioning diamonds and pressure and things of that nature and VVS. Okay, we need the VVS. And this, what is this? The horse? The stallion? What is this shit, y'all? What type of horse is this? Okay, I don't keep horses, okay? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I tried, okay? I tried, okay? I don't know what type of horse this is, but white means purity. I told y'all that message coming back up about God has plans for you. That's why they use the sun. Okay, another message is coming up. I told y'all this before too. Most people have 9 lives, all right? 9 is very, very significant. It's a very godly number. Most people have 9 lives. The only person that I know for sure and for certain that was in human form that did not have 9 lives, and they only had one, because most people, baby, you got to go through certain cycles to get it right, and then by the time you get to that, for instance, a person who lived their 9th life that we actually got to see was Nipsey Hussle. That's why his mama said he smelled sweet. He ain't coming back. He completed the mission. God said, job well done, son. I'm telling me. You telling me that man was amazing. You telling me, man. We don't appreciate the good ones when we got them. This shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad, bro. Exactly. Everybody called that man crazy. He's selling $100 mixtape. Who the fuck? Okay. Ain't nobody about to buy no $100 mixtape and lights high as a bitch. Okay. And he was out there pumping that shit. He was out there pumping. It was worth that. But that's the closest, though, that I can think where everybody knows. Okay, it's a thing called pop culture, people. Okay, I took it when I was in college the first time. It's called pop culture. I use it as my therapeutic methods to help people understand who might not be spiritual or might not be religious, but they might know pop culture. Pop culture, though. Because pop culture is everywhere. If you got a smartphone, you're exposed to pop culture every day. It's a parable like Jesus, bitch. Speaking of, but Nipsey is the person I could think of that everybody would know that we actually saw live out their 9 year. Look at all the shit that the man had a whole fucking strip mall full of black businesses with black employees. My God. My God. Most people do this. Nipsey. Okay, Nipsey. Okay, it's a marathon, baby, not a sprint. That's what it meant. He ain't just thinking about himself, baby. That's a legend. Some people don't understand. Like, for instance, it's a terminology called Christ consciousness, which is very popular. Everybody ain't on that, though. That 33rd degree, whatever you like to call it, everybody ain't on that. Exactly. People got different names for it. Christ consciousness, 33rd degree. If you speak about the Masons or whatever, super subconscious is what it is, baby. That's that God level. Okay? Everybody ain't on that shit. To be able to actually think outside themselves. How many people would really, when an airplane is going down, or it might have some hard turbulence, and they say put your mask on, really gonna make sure the person beside them is straight? There's a lot of us out here like that, but we very few far in between. I know y'all all up in the garden. Y'all my people. I know. Like attract like, boo. I know. That's because we are warriors. We are not just champions. I got a message coming about that I'm not trying to give away. Okay? That I'm not trying to give away. But even though champions are amazing, it's the difference between a champion and a warrior. It really is. It's the difference between a champion and a warrior. But like I said, it's only one person that I know for sure and for certain, though, who only came one time. Because like I said, you got to get developed. You got to go through the different phases and stages and things to get to that 9 year. Or that ninth life, actually. And the only person that came one time was Yeshua. Because he came for one purpose and one purpose only. And he fulfilled it. He ain't got to come back. He came for one purpose and one purpose only. Now, I don't believe in that whole woman come from man's ribs, because if women came from man's ribs, let me see you cut a couple ribs out and produce a damn woman. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? Let's use common sense. All right? Last time I checked, you came out of... Never mind. Conversation for another day. Okay? Never mind. Conversation. Well, I just have to come up here live and we just chop it up like that. Okay? Conversation for another day. All right? But who I do believe came out of somebody's rib, I damn sure believe Yeshua came out of our higher ups' ribs. Yes, closest thing to the heart. I know, boo. But I'm like, where else could Yeshua have possibly came from? Yeshua is like literally a piece of them, yo. Literally a piece of them. But yeah, focus on your life purpose and figure out what you're here for. Just like my song say, tell me what you here for. And also do an energy circle check. Them people, they in your corner, baby, or they in your proximity. I'm just saying, got the moon with the hermit coming out right behind it. Boy, of things becoming mighty clear. Some of y'all need to sit down. You think you a damn octopus, don't you? You just think you can, okay, a juggler. No, this is not the circus, okay? Exactly. They saying you need to slow down before you make a costly mistake. Lord, what is it about the octopus? Hi, babies. Spiritual meaning of an octopus. I'm sorry, I got to go. Intelligence, adaptability, creativity, resilience, and the ability to navigate change and challenges with flexibility and resourcefulness. Bye. I'm done. Be a fucking octopus. All right? Be a fucking octopus, baby. Go with the universal flow. Allow the moon to come do what it needs to do. It is a micro moon, which means the energies aren't going to be as intense. I'm also hearing watch them emotions, though, boo. Okay, watch them emotions, though. Something definitely is becoming clear, because you can see the clouds moving off of the moon. Something also might be reflected back to you. Introspection. Yeah, the hermit coming out. Introspection. Yeah, take a break for a couple of days, baby, because we also got the Page of Wands. All about being flexible right now and being in a new energy. And there it is. We got the Emperor. Legends don't die. I told y'all fir trees stay green all year round, baby. Legends don't die. This the Emperor card, baby. This your legacy. You done learned your wisdom. Look, I just said that. Look how tall that tree is. You don't know how long it took. That tree started from a little tiny seed. Now look how big it is. You never realize. Same thing with the Ripple story. How big your impact really can be, baby. Because the last one is death. Okay. Me is dead and gone. Dead and gone. Somebody is shedding them old layers, baby. I keep hearing. You have developed. Now they playing my other song, Suicide Note. I said, this is my suicide note to the old me. This is my suicide note to the old me. This is my suicide note to the old me. Killed off the pain because I birthed a new me. Exactly. This is your rebirth, boo. Let's get into love right quick. Let's get into love right quick. Okay, let's get into love right quick. I gotta mention love. Oh, so healing from karmic connections and relationships. Well, I knew love was in here somewhere. Okay? I knew love was in here somewhere. It does mean, it does mention, okay, you're going back in. Being more social and popular. Be careful with that. Oh, is this two different situations? What's going on here? Okay, this is two different situations. Alrighty. Okay, let me know. And remember, I told y'all figure out which moon affects your energy the most. Is it the full moon or the new moon? Ooh, somebody. Okay, Q Marvin Gaye. Okay, Q Marvin Gaye. What in the world? Listen, situation number one. Okay. Gracious. Just saying. Okay, wait a minute now. You know what? This might be one situation. If this is one situation, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Y'all confusing. Okay? Y'all confused. We'll figure it out when we get there. I think this is one situation. What the fuck? Y'all need to get y'all shit together. Look here. Dear Darla, I hate your stinking guts. You make me vomit. You are scum beneath my toes. Love alfalfa. Oh, yeah, this is a Dear Darla situation. See, be careful with what you say. You can't say that shit back once it come out your mouth. Gracious. Okay, wait. I'm confused, bro. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is clearly one situation. Oh, this is a whole... Oh. You know what? I'm done. Please, this is going to be underlying energy for you. Y'all not about to pull me into this shit, okay? No, you're not. No, you're not. All right? Gracious. Love reading should not be stressful, okay? Damn, I ain't even in no relationship. What the hell? And I'm ready to break up, okay? Shit. Man, that make no damn sense. Somebody need to make up their mind. Cat got your tongue. Let's just wait on these. Let's get this mess off the table first. Situation number one. Come here. Come here. Sit that ass down. Sit that ass down. I can't stop thinking about you. I want to feel that way again. I look for you everywhere. I want you. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Then why not pick up the phone? Never mind. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Oh, that's why. Okay. I wish I had treated you better. Oh. Didn't I say watch your mouth? You don't know how hard it was to let you go. I love you unconditionally. So many things remind me of you. This person wants you back, in short. Okay? I wish I could take back my words. Well, you can't. So how are we going to move forward? You can't take back what you did or what you said. How are we moving forward? Where's the solution? It's a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda, I wish, I wish, I wish. Let's focus on the now. What are we doing to be active? Like I told y'all, an apology is nice, but we like change action. Okay? We like change action. Apologies is nice. And the Bible say, a promise ain't nothing but a consolation to a fool. And I ain't no fool, baby. Change action, okay? Whether it's you or the other person, change action. Probably on both ends. Change action. You don't want the love to sizzle out. You want it to last. What are you going to do to get the person back other than sitting on your ass, boo? Okay, because it's looking a little lovebirdish, all right? And I thought I said, Miss Darrow, okay? I thought you got escorted out, lovebirds. Why? Okay, it's just a wee bit. It's just a wee bit. I guess we're learning the hard lessons that words do hurt. Oh. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. And you all up on this person, man. Reach the hell out. All right? If you want the person, do you know how to treat them better, though? Do you know how to treat them better, though? Are you willing to go through them first few couple of weeks or whatever of turbulence to get back right where y'all were before? Is the person actually worth it? In short, got underlying energy for y'all. I'm starting to understand our connection. You speak to me through music. This is definitely lovebirds with this music shit, okay? Now, I'm not taking up for the person. However, they said, I'm starting to understand our connection. It is possible to be more spiritually developed than your person and you having to teach them things. Like I told y'all before, me and my homeboy was having a conversation. He was like, I ain't teaching no grown person shit. Either you know or you don't. And I said, well, I'm different, so I got to be patient to be able to teach somebody how to properly love me because I'm not like everybody else. So I'm going to have to be patient with that. Are you willing to be patient to teach your person properly? Okay, well, if you are, that's a successful relationship. Let's move on to the next situation, okay? Let's move on. Look here, headache, okay? Look here, headache. Come here. I know I was a distraction from your pain. We need to let each other go. It was my fault, but I blamed you. This is looking like a lot of self-medication and fornication going on. I'm just being honest. Meaning your fuck buddy. It ain't even a situationship. See, with a situationship, it's similar to a relationship, but without the actual title and commitment. Now, fuck buddy, y'all just get drunk or high, whatever, get fucked up, and then y'all have sex. Remember, I'm on the ground, you in the air. Let's remember the distance, okay? Let's remember the distance. Somebody wasn't ready to elevate or to go the distance with you, baby, is what happened. Underlying, I'm not wasting my time with this. Underlying energy is, I know I crossed the line with you. Disrespectful and immature. They weren't ready yet, boo. Okay? They weren't ready yet, boo. I'm just keeping it one, though. They weren't ready yet, boo. Okay? You can't force them, baby. There's such thing as karmic. Maybe you weren't ready to. Did you think of that? Did you get your lessons? Because, okay, Venus been passing them out. This is the last love read. We're going to go ahead and close this money out. Because, honey, I need to cook. Hi, babies. You know what? Hi, Stacy Boo. I said, these people crazy as shit. Okay? I don't know what's going on down there. Okay? I don't know what's going on down there, man. Gracious, honey. Lord have mercy with these two situations. I'm not doing this again. Oh, my God. This is ridiculous. Okay, emotions is a little all over the place when it comes to this moon. I'm going to need y'all to make sure you're sure before you're sure. Yeah, make sure you're sure before, look, there goes self-indulgence. Before, listen, before you're sure. I need a cigarette is what I need. I need a cigarette. Cause, I mean, I don't know if y'all notice, I don't really do a lot of love readings like that no more. Cause I done got caught up in that YouTube love reading, watching 20 a day, and y'all gonna hear the story about it real soon. Okay, that's why I said be careful who you watching, because some people, they just get up here just for the paycheck. Not actually giving a fuck to help people. Yeah, we getting up here to get paid, though. Don't get that fucked up. Okay, bills to do, bills to do. But some of us actually do give a fuck about helping people, and god dang, man. Okay, I mean, I feel like we should focus on self or focus on, you know, building our quality life, and that person will come along. And I also feel like I ain't trying to offend nobody. I mean, if watching love readings is your thing, baby, that's your thing. I ain't judging you. I ain't saying you got to be like me, okay? But I mean, I feel like I would rather go and ask that person to be watching 10, 20 bitches online asking them how my person feel about me, okay? That's just Nina. I'm not judging you, baby. If it brings you comfort, it brings you comfort. But when you get tired of that shit, you gonna get tired of this shit. Let me tell you. Situation number one, y'all got the Phoenix, Paradise, the Butterfly, Abundance, Talking, a Love card. This might be a new situation. Take your time with it. Allow it to develop. Okay, allow it to develop. Okay, I'm seeing something about maybe summer vacation. This might be a budding relationship. Y'all might already, you know, be committed, you know, just in. Or for some of y'all need to go back to your honeymoon phase. Need to go back to your honeymoon phase. Do something to surprise your person or to let your person know that I'm thinking about you. I really feel like for the Phoenix to be down here, y'all done been through some things. I don't feel like it's too fresh. Y'all done been through some things. You do need to plan a vacation or to spend some time with your person, especially with the butterfly being down here. Let's work on the maturity, people, the communication. See how the abundance card is down here? When you open up and communicate, all right? Tell the person, okay, because we also got talking. Tell the person what it is that you need. I said when I could call my person and ask them instead, okay? With this love call. Have a conversation is what it say. Clarity and clear communication. But it also says confidence and emotional balance. Your person might be scared to ask you something, to move in, to get married, have a baby, switch jobs, move states, something of that sort. They're scared, not for everybody. They're scared to ask you something though. Especially if you know your person likes to soften the blow and they'll do something nice before they ask you a hard question like, hey, let's go to Maui. And then when y'all get back from Maui, yeah, by the way, I'm gonna be gone for 6 weeks. I got a job out of town. Like, really? Okay. Healthier communication is really what I'm getting from this. It does say the relationship is evolving to the next phase. Allow it to. Don't force it, especially if y'all getting back together or y'all had a close call and not fucking with each other no more, take your time with it, boo. Okay, take your time with it, boo. But as long as y'all communicate, from what I see, y'all gonna be alright. Y'all gonna be alright. Situation number 2. Lord, okay. First card is Grim Reaper. You take a wild guess, baby. Okay. You in sunglasses, boy. They was what's it called? Fake flexing, pump flexing, whatever it's called. They won't be in themselves, boo. It won't that deep for them. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. They might have felt like you won't good enough for them, and actually, I really feel like it was vice versa. I really do. Yang energy. Watch these people. This girl with a snake. Okay, they said, baby, you won't the only one. No, you won't. You won't the she had a plethora up under her umbrella. Okay. Ella, under my umbrella. Okay. That umbrella won't to protect people from the rain. Let me tell you. Especially if, she walk around with a pack of rubbers. Come on now, bro. That didn't give it away. She got a pack of rubbers on her. Come on now. That didn't give it away. Well, they want female rubbers. So, yes, they make those. This person was just looking for a good time, boo. Okay, with this self-indulgence, baby, they couldn't be real even if you paid their ass to be. They've been so stuck in this person that they've been for so long. They've been so hurt for so male or female, baby. They've been hurt for so long. Ain't nothing you can do to undo that, baby. I also got the chaser. Aren't you tired? Stop chasing them, okay? Stop chasing them. We about to go ahead and close it out. Well, baby, I come to be honest. You must be new. Hello, welcome to the garden. You must be new. I don't come to do the fluff and all that stuff, all right? I ain't knocking nobody hustle. I'm just saying. Lord have mercy. Lord. All right. Oh, hell no. You. Come on, sunshine. Well, we like that. We like that. Oh, yeah. Somebody going to step out on faith and courage. Come on now. Somebody going to have to step out on faith and courage. Oh, baby, love is coming in. Love is coming in. Okay, whether you ready or not, love is coming in. Okay, let's move a little more, with a little bit more compassion, too, they saying. Okay, I gotta go get that card off the floor. Lord, let me not do that, because, ooh, I know. The thing about the train is, it means you're on track. You're telling me to reach your destination. You are on track to reach your destination. Yeah, that card too far. That card is too far. Okay, we're going to work on the confidence. We're going to work on the confidence. Yes, we are. You should not be second guessing yourself. Somebody is going through some type of deep soul searching right now. Okay, like seriously. Ooh. All right, people. If you're new here, one more again, we got to go with the bag. I want you looking at my ass. We're going to go with the bag. Don't want you looking at my ass. Ooh, honey, stretch. All right. Ooh, wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, there we go. All right, first card out is your hard work is paying off, baby. Why would you doubt it? Also, the card that was on the floor, baby, that flew off the table. A fiery climax approaches. Be bold and make the first move. I feel like they're saying that fire is starting to heat up. Okay, that fire is starting to heat up. It says your hard work is paying off, and it's a new moon in Capricorn. Somebody, you get some type of recognition when it comes to work, a call back. Somebody seen your resume, and I'm hearing they like what you're working with, boo. It's something about something you bring to the table. It might just be that fiery personality, baby. Okay, they said somebody's looking for what you got. Don't dim yourself is what they saying. Also got a time for healing. We started the reading off with this. Forgiveness, people, is the name of the game. We ain't got time to be holding on to baggage and dead weight right now. No, we don't, especially when you're too busy winning, baby. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Now, we done started with your hard work is paying off. Now, a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Some of y'all might be in the number of 2 or 3. I'm hearing it might be more than one win, more than one goal, more than one accomplishment. It could be your career and love, because underlying energy is a new romantic cycle begins. Both of them do have scales. Let's work on the balance, people. Okay, slow down just a bit, babe. Slow down just a bit. You ain't got to rush with if it's yours, baby. Do you be rushing home from work to get to your house? Now, if you got to use the bathroom, that's different. Spiritual ears, you know what I'm saying. You know your house is there. You don't doubt it. Okay, you don't doubt it. You know your house is there. Why? Because you move with confidence. We also got confidence is your key to success. Exactly, baby. It's just like I told the story about the man that had got out of prison and started mobile, and then he moved to brick and mortar, and now he out of Virginia with it, and that person was hating. Because he don't mind speaking to people. He just like me. He go up, speak to anybody, could have a conversation with anybody, could tell you about his business inside and out. That other person, though, they really didn't give a fuck. They were an opportunist. They didn't really give a fuck. They just wanted to get some money. They wanted the look. They didn't want to do the work, okay? They just wanted the look, baby. They didn't want to do the work. Some of y'all, they're saying you might have been too much for people in the past, and that's why it has been hard or difficult for you dating in the past, because people that, honey, they just didn't add up. They couldn't match is what I mean. You know how smokers, okay, you gonna match? They couldn't match, baby. They couldn't match, baby. Right? They won't smoke all your weed, boo. Okay? They couldn't match, baby. They didn't bring roll-ups, a grinder. They couldn't even roll that motherfucker for you, okay? Meaning what you need them for. If they're not building, then they're destroying or wasting your time and energy. And we ain't got time for that. Why? Because time is something you don't get back. Don't we know it? Oh, look at that. Communication is key. Thank you, Lord. Communication is key. Be mindful of how you communicate, but please communicate and communicate honestly. All right? You know you can say how you're feeling without being disrespectful, or you can still be honest with somebody and y'all can still be cool. Y'all can still be friends. Y'all can still go together or be married or be business partners, still be co-workers. You know you can do that. And some people act like if I tell you how I really feel, then like I don't know. Like, when did brown nosing become a popular thing? Okay. Fuck, bruh. Shit, baby, I'd rather sit here and take 20 years to build something before I ever look at somebody's ass crack. Okay? Catch it now. What I tell y'all, ass is not on the menu in the garden. Meaning you ain't got to sell your soul or change who you are. Yes, develop and grow, but you don't got to change who the core person that you are to your core in order to be successful, in order for your desires to come through. Somebody gonna love you right. Somebody gonna want to do business with you. Somebody gonna want to let you in their school. Somebody gonna let you in their church. Somebody gonna let you drive their cars or whatever it may be. Somebody gonna give you an opportunity at their job. You're going to be just the person they were looking for. And that's why you need to be your authentic self, baby. We also got to bring love into the situation. I'm hearing something about a misunderstanding might occur. Okay? Before you snatch them bald, let's think. Okay? Before you snatch them bald, let's think. Or before you snatch their soul, I might say, let's think. Especially at work. Okay? Especially at work, although I'm not one to speak, but still, I understand when you get to that last straw, okay? I understand when you get to that last straw, okay? Then you start going Uncle Leroy on their ass. Wait a motherfucking minute. I started this barbecue business, and this the thanks I get. Ain't this some motherfucker, okay? Uncle Leroy was pissed, boy. Or was it Elroy? It was Elroy. That's the name, Uncle Elroy. He was pissed, boy. He said, how I'm going to get robbed behind my own business that I invested my money in, and y'all not going to do shit back? Exactly. People done turned their neck, done turned their head, and they saw you getting mistreated, and them people didn't give a fuck. Okay, that's what I mean by bring love into the situation. Be forgiving, but not forgetful. Okay, be forgiving, but not forgetful. The last one is meditate and contemplate. Spend more time with God. I seen this quote the other day. It said, God needs your precious time, not your spare time. I said, ooh. Last deck, y'all. Okay, listen, with this attachment and apprehension, we need to, okay, I'm hearing Donnie McClurkin again, get back up again. I don't care what mistakes you made in your past, baby. If you qualified, you qualified. Some of y'all there saying you're having this awakening and you're starting to see things different. You're starting to see people different. You're starting to see the world different. You're feeling things different. Don't question that. Some of y'all spiritual gifts are starting to wake up right now. Don't question that. Or they're elevating or they're going to the next level. Don't question it. Always trust right here. Okay, trust me. This out, okay, right here, this is where your intuition lives. I'm telling you, if I don't feel it right here, I ain't fucking with it. Always trust this. Some of y'all have to detach from the old version of you, your old way of thinking, or just old comfort zones. What I tell y'all, there is no path to success in your comfort zone. Yeah, you may have grew up with them people, but that don't mean that's going to be the people at your wedding, or that's going to be the people here, that's going to be the people there, okay? Who the fuck really, never mind, because that ain't a good example, and I ain't got time to be going back and forth with people. Okay, but basically, majority of the people you was friends with in high school, you're not still friends with the motherfuckers. Because they won't even real friends. That's a whole nother conversation, though. I'm tasting French fries. Send me some. I gotta go cook. Send me some. Spiritual meaning of French fries. And they taste good. They definitely grease, straight out the grease. Lightly salted, but salted just enough to give it that flavor. They're good, though. Abundance, paying attention. Production, consumption, cultural identity, abundance, blessing, and fulfillment of desires. I'm done. I'm done. It means abundance, blessings, and fulfillment of desires. And do remember, it's also a comfort food as well. They said some of y'all are getting around people. Okay, what? Hold on. Oh, what? Okay, it's a comfort food. Oh, they gave me that message in another reading, but a different way. You're getting around people that feel like home. That's a good thing. That means that's your tribe. That's your people. Remember when you was a little kid and holidays did used to feel good? That feeling. That's what I mean when I say that feel like home. That's what I mean. Regardless of the toxicness you and your family may or may not have had, but when them holidays came and how it felt good, everybody, that's what I mean. That's what feel like home mean. That feeling that you get in your chest, that excitement, you happy to be around your people, that's what I mean. That's what feel like home mean. When you feel with love because you around your people. You're filled with love because you're around love. Okay, basically. Some of y'all need to find your tribe. And some of y'all, once again, just need to realize that the people from the past, baby, you outgrew them. You a butterfly. They still a caterpillar, okay? They need to develop some more, all right? I also got remembrance. Come on now. Resurfacing of past feeling and emotions. Let's work on the emotional awareness and balance, intelligence, okay? Agility. Work on the emotional body, okay? Just work on the emotional body. There is no space for this. Get all this gunk up off you, baby. This is why they're saying you need to cleanse and clean right now, baby. Because right now, some of y'all walking around with spiritual gunk or your auras are really tight, which means you're not flowing the way that you need to flow. If your aura is tight, that means it's tension in your body, boo. Underlying energy is the message. Positive news, positive outcome, baby. You worked for this. It was earned and not given. Look at that dove feeling so free and liberated coming up out the wilderness. Lord, I gotta go cook. Spiritual meaning of doves. Oh, excuse me. We've been healing. Peace, love, purity, and hope. The Holy Spirit. Noah's Ark. I forgot about the doves at the end. Noah's Ark. Goddess of love. Y'all say, see, that's the other thing. Some people say Aphrodite. Some people say Aphrodite. Okay. How do you say the lady name? Can we all agree on one? That's what I mean. Loyalty. Come on now. Okay. That's my word right now. I need loyalty, baby. Respect automatically. Come with it. Okay. I need loyalty, baby. All right. I need loyalty. Let's see. Loyalty, innocence, and the promise of a new beginning. I'm done. The promise of a new beginning. Good God. Whoo, honey, listen. Whoo. All right. Moonlight Goddess. Whoo, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. Baby, go on, let it out. One good cry if you need a good cry. Purge if you need to purge. Some of y'all, you're just at an emotional and mental peaceful place. So you already done went through what you needed to go through. You're like, okay. What's next? Okay, what's next? Let's get something else done or accomplished. They're saying transmute that energy. Some of y'all, especially you've been having stagnation with your creativity, baby. They said get back into that creative bag. All right, babies. I'm your girl, Virgo Garden. If you didn't know that shit, I bet you know that shit now. How to follow me, how to book me, and how to get my wonderful, beautiful, amazing products that you all love so much will be down below in the description box. Love you, babies. I'm gonna stay for one. But I gotta go cook. I'm gonna stay for one. Just one. Hold on, I need some more of this hot toddy. Thank y'all for coming to rock with the kid. And thank you, Dottie, for my super chat. Hi, perfectly imperfect. You just had fries. Confirmation. Baby, this ain't a bonnet, okay? Hi, Capria Boo. Thank you. Baby, I don't know how to say your name, but UK, thank you, baby. You met a girl on the bus, Capria. Don't invite her to your house yet, boo. Hi, Miss Tracy. She got to earn that invite to the house, baby. I'm doing pretty good, Miss Tracy. How are you? How are you? Okay, y'all, actually, I'm thinking about to go. Oh, great. Brittany! Hi, Brittany, baby! How are you and the baby doing? How's the new car, girl? How's the new car? Hi, Brittany, but Who is this? Who is this? With my nickname? Hi, Nina Bina. How you doing, name twin? Who is this? That's my name. No, don't nobody call me that no more. Yeah, I don't want to be called that no more, actually. Trigger. Okay, trigger. Hi, Capria, baby. Hi, my Brittany boo, my Dottie baby. 4 months. Okay, she said, bud not included. That's all right. You talking to me. The teacher is quiet during the test. Big facts. They got money for war, but can't feed the poor. Say that, Mr. George. Say that, Mr. George. Thank you. I'm not saying your name. Thank you, though, boo. Okay? It sure do cost to floss, EA. Well, thank you, Eric. You think I have beautiful nails and rings. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Exactly. People don't do it like how you do it. Big facts, boo. Big facts, boo. I say, yo, I'm about to go. Okay, I really do need to go. Okay. I can't stay for no cigarette today. I really need to go. Hi, Cleve. How you doing, baby? But y'all, oh hell, never mind. We went up too high. Go back down. What did I say? Nigga, you got me fucked up. Let me go. Let me go. Cause now you testing my beliefs. I done went to the next lab. This motherfucker talking some your God is imaginary. We will not have that blasphemy up in here. The hell they are. Fuck you, man. They done spared my life. You ain't gonna tell me, God. What a mighty God we serve. You ain't gonna tell me that ain't real, bro. I do not receive that. I do not receive. Y'all be careful who y'all listening to. Okay? Be careful who y'all listening to. Am I coming in clear? Hi, Alicia, baby. Hi, James. Be careful who y'all listening to. Okay? Because, okay, this spirituality shit is a fucking heavy trend now, and it's scary. It's scary. It's scary. Just like people becoming nurses and doctors and pastors and therapists and shit. Like you playing with people's lives. No, God is not imaginary, baby. God just don't know your ass, okay? That dark ass heart. See, we started off with Vic Mensa. Dark things in my mind again. I don't want to lose my mind again. Listen, that's that shit, okay? Work on the healing, sir. The fuck? I tell you, bro. Ooh. And stuff like that, it irk the kid. Because you can't tell me God ain't real. God done spared my life so many times, bro. And see, I'm not giving away my message about the champion and the warrior. We're going to spare that one. We're going to spare that message. No. It's just like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. Like, that shit old. That shit, oh, so if God is imaginary, then who the fuck is it then? Okay, who did all this shit then? You're not gonna convince me two rocks just bumped together and created all of this. Have you seen the details of a sunflower? Have you seen the details on a dragonfly wing? And you trying to tell me two rocks just bumped together and created that? Really? Really? Do you see this? This is called a Moroccan desert rose. It's formed by God. This one too. This is a Sahara one. These are stones that are formed straight out of sand from the desert. We mentioned the desert all throughout the reading. This is formed by wind and sand. That's it. No man. And you trying to tell me God ain't real? Come on, bro. Boy, this is going to be the year y'all see God show that y'all done pissed God off. I done told y'all that. I told y'all that back in 2023. Y'all done pissed God off. The Bible says slow to anger. Meaning it take a minute for that shit to come. Okay? This is the year. Okay? Because that was the 7th year. 2023. Now catch it now. That was the 7th year in 2023 when I said that. Meaning work on yourself. I said, y'all, God is pissed. And then it was in September when I said that shit, because it was specifically about all this witchcraft and people out here. Now, when I say witchcraft, I mean people purposely harming people, throwing curses. That's what I mean. Dumb people there. That's what I mean. Okay? God was telling them, work on yourself, because I'm starting to get pissed off. And that message kept coming up and kept coming up and kept coming up. And then here we go with the 8th year. God tried to, okay, I'm going to let you touch the stove just so you can see the stove is hot. And now you want to keep playing. And then you want to, God bless that man. You want to keep playing with him though. Oh my. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, baby, you can't ever fucking tell me God ain't real. I done seen God twice, okay? I done seen God twice. I saw them, but I didn't see them at the same time. Because if I looked directly at them, I wouldn't have eyesight. Because they that bright. They're that bright. And talking about some believing in the sky God. No, they real, bro. That's why I know Kevin Gates won't lying. Because the same stuff he said, the same shit I seen. Now, I ain't been in heaven and got to walk around. I've been outside of heaven. That light's so bright and them clouds so thick. Coming through that big-ass brass-looking gate. I still had to turn away. And it was hella thick clouds in front of that light. I still had to turn away. Am I allowed to tell that story? Yes or no? Let me know. Because if no, then it's no. Alright, if no, then it's no. Gracious. 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 Ooh, gracious. Gracious. Quick story, I'm going. The first time God actually came to visit me, not in the dream, I mean God actually came down on earth and came to visit the kid. I was going through some shit. This was last year. I was going through some shit, and I told y'all know your elements. Water is one of my elements. When I was in my early 20s and I used to get mad, I would go take a shower so I could calm down. That's why I tell y'all, go ground by the water because it help with your emotions, help regulate your emotions. Water is one of my elements. Okay? Took a shower. I was going through some shit with my La Familia. But it was like, I was listening to my gospel music. I got a fire-ass gospel playlist, okay? And I just started praising God in the shower. And I mean, I was just praising God. To the point we cut the shower off, still praising God. Got out the shower, still praising God. I was drying off with my towel. And I was facing the window. And I would just stop and I was crying. I was just thanking God. Like, it didn't matter what I was going through. I was just grateful. I was thinking about all the stuff I had came through. And I'm like, dang, y'all kept sparing me. Regardless if I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I got my life, though. I got my inner resources, though. I got y'all. I got this. I was just thinking of everything that I got. I was just in an attitude of gratitude. I was just in a space of gratitude because regardless of, it ain't looking. They got me looking at my affirmation. Set your eyes on the prize. And that's what this whole reading was about. Regardless of, it ain't looking how I want it to look right now. And I might not be feeling how I want to feel right now, who I know I am on the inside. But I know for sure and for certain, God is real though, bro. I feel they spirit. It ain't just an imaginary thing up in the sky, man. I was praising God. I was butt boomy naked like Adam and Eve. Okay, all I had was that towel, and I must have praised God so much. God was pleased with me. God said, "Nina, cover your face." I said, what? God said, cover your face. All I know is I seen this big, bright as hell. Bright light coming towards my window. I said, oh shit. I knew exactly what it was. I said, oh shit. And I covered my face and dropped immediately to my knees. Kevin Gates was not lying. There's no way in hell you could actually stand in God's presence, yo. That's how powerful that energy is. They don't force you to go down. You just automatically go down. You just automatically go down, yo. And I had my head covered, and whatever happened is whatever happened when my head was covered. But then I started crying and praising God all over, girl. Like, you came to see me. Like, you came to see me. The message is, baby, even in the worst of times, what the foghorn leghorn say, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Even in your best of times, baby, even in your worst of times, baby, you better believe that them higher ups is around you, no matter what it is that you call them. As long as we speak about that same energy and that same power that is not imaginary. Might be invisible sometimes, but it ain't imaginary though. Okay? Don't matter if you're going through the best time of your life, don't matter if you're going through the worst time of your life, or if you're in between. Stay in that attitude of gratitude. Because you done survived a lot of things a lot of people have not survived, and that's why I was crying. I'm like, yeah, I could complain about this, I could complain about that, but Lord, I ain't homeless right now. I got shower, I got food, my bills is paid, Marley good. Yeah, I got a hole in my back, but I got a hole in my back and I'm still breathing though. I might have chronic pain, but I still can move around. Like I said, thank you to Dr. Stave, got that inflammation on my back. Might have arthritis, but the inflammation gone. Just looking at certain things, I got a hot shower. All right? Just certain things like that, and just being grateful. Nothing can replace what it feels like when you feel with the Spirit of God. When you feel with God, nothing can replace that feeling. It's better than any blunt your lips could ever touch. Let me tell you, it's better than any blunt your lips could ever touch. Even in your darkest of times, you going through your storm right now, baby. Know that sun gonna break through. They done brought it back. Know that sun gonna break through. You gonna get your rainbow. What did I say God looked like when they were coming towards the window? The sun. Didn't I keep saying God got plans for you? Didn't I say the only person that had one life was Yeshua, because he came to fulfill one purpose? Fulfill your purpose, baby. Fulfill your purpose, baby. Some of y'all, it might be a storm or this, that, and the third, because you done got away from your purpose. You done got distracted, Pinocchio. You're supposed to take your ass to school and come home. Do your homework. Let's eat dinner. Let's go to bed. Okay? And don't forget to open up the window. Okay? No, you over here with these people and those people, and you done fucked around, almost lost your life a few times. This is I'm gonna just go ahead and get the message. This is the difference between champions and warriors, okay? Champions are great. They're skilled. But warriors, that shit come from the heart. Champions are focused on the win. Warriors are focused on survival and keeping the legacy alive. That's the difference. That's the difference. Champions can be temporary. Legends don't die, baby. Tune into who you really are. Regardless of, just like the apprehension card and the attachment card, they had all that gunk on them. Regardless of the spiritual gunk, the emotional gunk, the mental gunk, the physical gunk that might be on you, the physical limitations that might be on you. Baby, I've been, okay, in chronic fucking pain. From my neck to my ankles, I still hit 50K though. From a $630 investment. From a mustard fucking seed. Do you hear me? Maybe your hands ain't tied, baby. Maybe God said, no, you don't get to do this, or you don't get to do that like them people over there do. No, I need you to sit down, and I need you to create a pathway for all these other ones I got coming. They showing me a scripture. They said I can go, okay? Oh, Lord, where's this scripture? Where's the scripture, Lord? But it ties in to what I just said, but oh man, we might be flipping for a little minute. Gracious. Okay, this is toe up. All right, let's just move this out the way. Okay? Let's move that one out the Lord. Where is the scripture? I know it's on this side of the Bible. That's all I know. That's all I know. Okay, they ain't that far. We're gonna be here for that. Okay, I can't get. Oh, yes, Lord. Stop complaining, Nina. Okay, my bad. That's not it. Oh, I just seen Royal Wedding. Okay, somebody's getting mad. No. Oh, I just seen a loyal betrayal. Is that what that said? Oh, my bad. Okay, I thought it said loyal. My bad. It's just limited. My bad. No, it's not this. All right. I'm gonna keep turning until we find it. Is this it? Ooh, there it goes. Okay, thank you, John. All right. It says, okay, this is for my people, right? Okay. What Kurt Franklin say to all my people in the struggle? Okay. What is that? Ooh. Ain't that revolution? Ooh. Said, do you need? Oh shit. Shoot. You know my heart. Okay. You know my heart. Did you catch it? Okay. Did you catch it? 8:09 on the clock, though. Them ancestors around you. This is to my people like me, but baby, it seems like the world done beat you down, but you keep waking up. You keep going, though. Regardless, you keep grinding or you keep focusing on that purpose. Because you know God put it in you for a reason. You know God spared your life for a reason. And you done changed your ways. You done came a long way. Whether people recognize it or not, you done came a long way because y'all know how far you came. And that's what matters. Okay, that's what matters. To the people that's thinking about reverting or going backwards or running down on somebody or maybe making a self-indulgent choice that ain't the best choice. I said, come here, remember, legends don't die. That's what you're doing it for. Is it in vain that I have kept my heart pure? Wash my hands in innocence. For I am afflicted day after day, chastised every morning. Had I thought, catch it now, had I thought I will speak as they do, I would have betrayed this generation of your children. And I wrote legacy beside it. If you get to acting like them, this one, that one, and that one, you fucking up your legacy for the ones coming behind you. You done walked away from your path that you was the trailblazer on, and you done got on somebody else nicely paved path. That ain't the path for you. You gonna have to get muddy. You gonna have to get dirty. You gonna have to get down in them trenches, but everybody want the mountaintop, but don't know what it take to get up that mugged up. It take a great amount of strength. Meaning you can't bend, you can't fold on who you are on the inside. You can't let the world change you, baby. You can't sell your soul. And don't let the world break your soul. For I'm afflicted day after day, chastised every morning. Had I thought I would speak as they do, I would have betrayed this generation of your children. So think about it. Though I tried to understand all of this, it was too difficult for me. Till I entered the sanctuary of God and came to understand their end. They told me read the whole thing. You set them indeed on a socket. Listen, you need your Judas. You set them indeed on a slippery road. You hurl them down to ruin. How suddenly they are devastated, utterly undone by disaster. They are like a dream after waking, Lord, dismissed like shadows when you arise. This is why you ain't got to get no get back, baby. Since my heart was embittered and my soul deeply wounded, I was stupid and could not understand. I was like a brute beast in your presence. Okay, and I wrote hostile attribution bias. That brute beast, okay, let's control that POA. All right, yet I am always with you. You take hold of my right hand. With your counsel you guide me, and at the end receive me with honor. Whom else have I in the heavens? None beside you delights me on earth. I said, as long as God clapping for you, none beside you delights me on earth. Though my flesh and my heart fail, God is my rock of my heart. I said, y'all, I was going through it, but I just started praising God in the shower, listening to my gospel music, and I took a shower. I was intentional about doing things to elevate and to lift up my mood and energy. I didn't just sit in it. Okay? I didn't just sit in it. Hold on, where was I? Okay, though my flesh and my heart fail, God is the rock of my heart, my portion forever. But those who are far from you perish. I said legends don't die. But those who are far from you perish. You destroy those unfaithful to you, Mr. Imaginary Man. Okay? As for me, to be near God is my good, to make the Lord God my refuge. I shall declare all your works in the gates of daughter Zion. Keep walking that path, baby, even when it ain't easy, even when they call you a fool, baby. Long as God is with you, who the fuck could be against you? This was earned and not given. Okay? Get ready for your next chapter. Turn that page, boo. You worked hard for this. You busted your ass for this. You did a lot of healing, a lot of sweat, blood, and tears, boo. A lot of lonely nights, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of days where you was just frustrated and trying to figure the shit the fuck out when everybody may have left you or you thought you had some real ones around you and you're starting to find out that you don't. 8:13 on the clock, that stands for abundance, and here it comes, boo. Stability, moving in a new direction. It's like, baby, no matter what, God still loves you. God still appreciates you. God still is requesting your presence to be here for a reason. Don't let it be in vain, boo. Okay? Don't let it be in vain, boo. Because like Jasmine Sullivan said, somebody needs you to stand up, baby. But if you don't get up on that soapbox and get to speaking, who the fuck gonna hear you? Every star got a right to shine, baby. Stop dimming when you were meant to shine bright. I said, think about it. You earned these blessings. Start acting like it. Love you, babies. Enjoy your full moon.